Hello, it's Misi. I'm back for another video. It's day 25. Yay! And the sun just decided to come out right now and blind me. The sun! And today I'm talking about how my travels in Mexico has primed me into my desire to want to be in Thailand and why. So as I was saying in a previous video about Mexico, was that it really helped me to blossom in my creativity and in my desires for more, even more ease, even more softness, even more whimsy, even more joy, even more fun, even more silliness, even more shenanigans. Because if you know me in real life, I'm about the shenanigans. Like, let's go have some fun shenanigans, do some jokes, maybe some lighthearted pranks. Let's go for it. Let's do it. So I would have to say that Mexico really primed me in those ways to want more of that, because I felt like I had a lot of, I had the start of that in Mexico, right? I had the space of being in a vast, eventful, and eventful. Like, there are events in the full place. There are lots of events there. That's how I mean eventful. Event, space, full place. So I'm like, okay, that's great. And then from where I was in Playa del Carmen, I then went to Ciudad de Mexico, which, y'all, I didn't say this before, but I feel like, I should probably say this, is I never really saw myself as a big city gal or whatever. I mean, I enjoyed Los Angeles, for, what it is. And, but I was like, no, I'm not really a big city girl. I'm really, like, at heart, really more, I'm really a farm girl. Horses, goats, chickens, that kind of thing. But I've also found that, living in a couple years in a big city, a few years living in a big city, and lots of time spent living in the burbs. But being in an international, like a big city that's very international, like Ciudad de Mexico, is that of the like 25 million people that come in and out of that city, there is so much to experience, and it's like the energy is just vibrant, and there's so many things to do, and for my thing, great food to eat of all kinds, but just the best food there. Really, really good. You have lots of options, different styles of food, different genres, different cuisine, different national cuisines. That's what I gotta say. It'll get out of my brain. So there's that. And so in all of that, I feel like from what I've read over the past couple years while I was living in Mexico, it was like, where can I go that would be even more easeful in my spirit? Like, where are the people even more, I want to say chill, but it's like deeper than that. And I talked about in another video, but where there's a general culture of kindness. I'm like, yeah, I need that. I would like that very much in my life. I need that. It feels like that would be really good. And so that's why I'm going. I feel like that would be easeful. It's Bangkok. Hello. There's just, again, from what I've read and the many videos I've watched, there's just so many options for activities. It's like whichever kind of lifestyle that you want to lead, it is there for you. Should you want to do that? I mean, if you want to party, unlike Bangkok, I hear will like break you for like partying. Like, if that's something you want to do, it's just a lot of that out there, and it's just like full on hedonism. If that's the thing you want to do, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Do your thing. But that's not me. That's not me. I might look like I like to party and all that kind of thing. No, no. I am more of a go to the spa, uh, go get some golf lessons, um, go get music lessons, go take more singing lessons, go take more painting classes, um, go to a few pottery classes. That's also in my to-do list for 2026, and all of these, the options that I want to partake of in Thailand. I am also going to take my I'm going to take my first drum lessons. I have wanted to learn to play the drums for a long time. Let's just say greater than 12 years or so, longer than that. And yeah, so I'm going to be finding a place where I can easily, if I can, find an accommodation that meets all of my desires, that is also close to a place where I take my drum lessons. And actually my music, if I can find a place that does drum lessons and bass guitar lessons, so much the better. That'd be great. That way I can knock both lessons out in one space. I don't have to try to go zip around all around town to accomplish that. Yeah, because, and I want to do that because eventually, not in 2026 necessarily, I want to play in a band. That would be fun. It doesn't have to be like some serious thing, like a garage band will do. Okay, literally a garage. Literally, probably my own garage of the house that I'll probably have so, in the future. So yeah, and I say that to say, when I'm talking about, all of the activities that I want to do and that I'm going to do that are literally in my passion plan in my calendar, because that's the calendar I use, that's how I plan. Yeah, those are the things that are gonna bring me joy, and those are my the activities that came out of my desire for even more creativity from living in Mexico. More ease, more joy, more creativity, all of the things. The thought that just crossed my mind just there. I was like, wait, all the things? Like, and then dating popped up. I'm like, oh, maybe not that thing. I might have to import again, as usual. Anyway, whatever. However that works out, it'll work out. The universe has its ways. So maybe not that thing, but like everything else. Whoa, which is a lot. Dating just small things. And maybe I'll talk about that in a different video. I'd be like, maybe dating advice, because I've gotten a lot of practice at it, because it's fun, just the going out aspect and meeting different people. That's been fun. That's fun. And maybe how to make it fun, or how to think about that in your mind so that it's fun. Let me know if you want me to talk. Well, I'll be talking about it. Whether you actually enjoyed it, I don't know. We'll see what the analytics say. But hey, yeah, so that's going to be a topic I'll talk about for sure. Yes. So yeah, I didn't believe. I say so yeah a lot, thinking that's going to be the end, but then inevitably there's another little thought nugget that hops in, and I'm just like, ooh, we could talk about that. So yeah, but I'm not. This is going to be the end of that, the end of this daily video, because that was even more than I thought that was going to pop into my brain. Didn't think it was going to be all like, ooh, it's going to pop all out right when you're doing right when you're saying what you're going to say. Oh, my brain, you're so special. You're so cute. Anyway, Happy New Year once again. Feliz Año Nuevo. Yeah. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Okay. Aloha.